Hey, what's up guys? It's Katie with Salty Pearl Crochet, and I'm going to show you how you can wind this big of a ball into cakes without breaking it in the middle. So I'm just going to start by loading it up onto my yarn winder as usual. This is my favorite machine ever. This is my Knit Picks yarn ball winder, and it has lasted me like 6 years. So we're starting from the outside of the ball, and we're just going to wind as much as we can onto this yarn winder at first. By the way, this yarn is a bonus bundle of Lion brand. I believe it's Touch of Alpaca. It's been a while since I've used it, but I love it so much, and it is just a shame to have to cut yarn when you don't have to, because I really hate working in knots. All right, so I'm gonna keep winding as much as I can, and I will meet you back in a few minutes to tell you the next step. So I've wound as far as I can go so far, which for this yarn winder, it's about 4 ounce capacity. And you'll notice this little guide arm right here is pretty close to the ball. If I go any further, it's gonna snag and catch itself. So since I don't have quite half of the yarn on my ball, I am going to slide it over and try and get just a little bit more on here to make sure that I have more than half of this ball of yarn wound into my cake. You do wanna go super slow when you do this, because you can really easily get your yarn tangled up, and it is a mess. I've done that a couple times. All right, so now this is about as far as I am gonna be able to go. So I am gonna pause, and we're gonna take this half off of our yarn winder and unwind it from our yarn guide. So your next step is to set aside this ball and get the center of your yarn. So I had a lot of yarn barf, so we've got some hiding below this table, and we're gonna thread it through our threader and start winding from the center now. We are gonna go nice and slow because sometimes these type of skeins don't like to be pulled from the center, so we're gonna be nice to her. Maybe if we treat her right, she'll treat us right back. All right, so I'm gonna speed up this so that you can see the rest in a minute. Okay, so I've wound as much as I can into these 2 cakes, but as you see, I have just a little bit left. So I'm gonna take this one off and unhook from here. And so I've got 2 cakes and some scraps in the middle, so I am gonna just take the smaller one and wind by hand the tiny bit left. So we're just gonna snug this in here and just kind of go around and rotate it. And we're gonna have to spin this so it doesn't get tangled up, but that's okay, just be patient with it. All right, so there you have it. There's 2 yarn balls connected by 1 string. Start center pulling with either ball that you like, and then you'll be able to come and, after you finish the center pull from the outside of the other ball. And it's just that simple. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you like this tip. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.